It's bigger than you. Okay, someone's got to pay for your manager's sports car. Someone's got to do it. It's obviously not going to be him because he's not working. It's bigger than you. Anytime I'm having a rough day on the doors, I just remind myself I got to pay for his. No, I'm totally messing around. We all know that one friend who's just not reliable at all. Yeah, I can go do XYZ on Thursday, and then Wednesday at 11 p.m. you get the text and you already know exactly what's going on. After so many times, he kind of runs out of trust. He runs out of credit. And it gets to the point where once they tell you, hey, I'll be there on this day or this time, you quit blocking off your calendar because you just don't believe them. After they ghost you this many times, after they break their word to you this many times, who cares? But to take it a step further, boundaries need to be set. So when I first went out to the doors, I was calling my fiance every single day. I was doing 15 to 20 grand a week. Times were good. I was happy as hell and felt on top of the world. So I'd call her while I was on the doors just to chat between people who didn't open. And everything was well and dandy until my third week. I had my first bagel. For those of you not in door-to-door, bagel is when you don't sell anything all day. You work your ass off, you get diddly squat, and it hurts your heart badly. And so going in, I got my first bagel, and then I got my second one the very next day. My two first bagels were back-to-back. It was tough. It was a breaking point for sure, and everything started going downhill from there. My mindset started getting negative. I started talking negative on the phone, and that affected her mindset. And so again, it kind of spirals because then she started talking to me about negative stuff. And the breaking point came about my second month into knocking. She was going through some bullshit drama with I think it was someone from high school. I'd be lying if I said I remembered any of the details. Chelsea, I'm sorry, I promise I listen sometimes. But she was dealing with one of her friends on some dumb bullshit. And I just did not have the mental capacity to give a shit or listen at all. I was on the doors. My mental was kind of struggling. The new had worn off. The 1,396 people were really starting to stack up. And I just did not have the capacity to listen to any more negativity. So I finally had to have a conversation with her and set the boundary of, hey, here's the deal. I know you're going through XYZ. When I'm off the doors, you call me, you tell me all about it. In the morning before I go out, call me, tell me all about it. But between the hours of 11 a.m. and 9 p.m., do not call me, do not text me. I do not need to hear anything unless it's an emergency. And then later that day, she calls me around 4 p.m. And I answer, and it's the same drama bullshit, right? And this keeps on happening. We have the same conversation, then a day or two later, she calls me again, same shit. We have a conversation, same shit. And it finally got to a point where I started to ask myself, why is she not respecting my boundary? Why is she not, I told her not to call me during these times, she keeps on calling. But I'll take it a step further. Why would she respect my boundary if I'm not? If I say, hey, I'm unavailable from 11 to 9, and then I'm answering my phone in the middle of the day, what I'm telling her when I answer the phone is, hey, I'm full of shit. Look, I'm answering my phone at 4 p.m. You don't have to respect my boundaries. Hell, I don't even respect them. And it's not until you're able to respect your own boundaries that other people will respect them. Time on the doors needs to be sacred. It needs to be valued. It needs to be protected at all costs. You can tell people your boundaries all you want, but until you click the do not disturb button, until you click decline call, until you leave a text message on sent for a couple hours, no one's gonna believe you and you're just talking. Now, this is only one of 11 mental toughness tips to keep you moving on the doors. If you learned something, come check out the full video. Go subscribe. See you next time.